morning, Florida High.
I'm Laylee.
And I'm Kason. Today is Thursday, November 20th.
Today is also National Peanut Butter Fudge Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And remain standing for the National Anthem.
Let's recite our school motto.
I am a member of the Florida High family. I am kind and productive. I allow others to be productive. I respect others and their property, and I will do my best today.
We will now observe a moment of silence.
Today's weather will be sunny with a 5% chance of rain
and a high of 84 degrees.
Attention National Elementary Honor Society members.
Our December meeting is scheduled for Monday, December 1st at 2:45.
Please check our Google Classroom for important information regarding this meeting.
Don't forget to wear your NEHS t-shirt.
Have a thankful Thursday. Now let's pass it over to the best librarian in the universe, Miss Underhill.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thankful Thursday. I just have a couple of announcements and then a reminder. So my first thing is that I want to say thank you to Miss Wolf's kindergarten class, because yesterday I didn't get to talk to them because I was teaching middle school. But when I got back to my desk after the middle schoolers left, look what I found on my desk. They're all notes for Scoob, our shelf elf. And so I'm going to leave these for him tonight. I wanted to look through them all. And so I didn't give them to him last night. But look at what a nice job everybody did on their notes. Some of them wrote their names and drew pictures of Scoob or turkeys. Some of them wrote Scoob's name. They did a really nice job. So thank you very much, Miss Wolf's kindergartners, for leaving Scoob those notes. I will make sure he gets those tonight. Hey, what's your teacher reading? I only have one today to tell you about, and that is Coach Allen. Coach Allen is reading How to Catch a Turkey to the kindergartners. I think that was a good choice for this week, Coach Allen. So thank you for reading to the kindergartners. And then I have what Sunshine State books we have available today. Keep in mind they're here until they're gone. And you can only have one at a time. And next week we don't have any school, so it's a good time to read some Sunshine State books. I have one copy of The Wilds. I have 3 copies of Futureland. Remember I told you about that last week. It's so good. One copy of Benny Ramirez and the Nearly Departed. One copy of Legends of Lotus Island. We do have the sequels, the number 2 and 3 books of those. And one copy of the scary book Peril at Price Manor. That's a good one. Okay, so those are all of that. And then I just want to remind you that you can still do Beanstack over Thanksgiving so that you can get enough minutes to complete the November challenge. So if you have not yet completed the November challenge by reading 300 minutes, you still have all of Thanksgiving week to read minutes, log them in Beanstack so that you can complete that challenge. So don't forget, you can use the timer. That's a very good way to make sure that you're counting all the minutes that you read without putting too many minutes in. And you can use your the app if you have an iPad or if your parents have a cell phone. You can have them either start the timer and record your minutes, or they could just put your minutes in for you. So there's lots of ways to make sure that you're keeping track. If you don't have a Chromebook or a computer or an iPad at home, what I would do is I would take a piece of paper and I would just write down the day, like Monday. And then if you read for 30 minutes, write down 30. And then on Tuesday, I write down Tuesday. And if you read for 8 minutes, I write down 8 minutes. And then when you come back to school, you can put all those minutes in if you need to. Okay, so there's lots of ways to make sure that you're putting all your minutes into Beanstack so that you're earning all the prizes. And if you are working on getting 3,000 minutes in Beanstack so that you can go to Donuts with the Director in December, keep on working because you have until December. I think the 15th. I think the day of the donut party. If you make it by that day, that's fine. So Donuts with the Director is December 15th, and I know you guys all want to eat a donut with Dr. Small. So anyway, everybody read over Thanksgiving. Have a great break and have a thankful Thursday.